Welcome to Gaming News Abridged, your weekly gaming news show, but faster. This week, we have quite a bit of sales data for the Nintendo Switch 2 and for the PlayStation 5, so we're going to go over that. Let's do that right now! The Nintendo Switch 2, in its first 2 months, has sold around 6 million units worldwide, so the console itself is doing pretty well. Software, on the other hand, is where we're lagging, and we'll get into that. All the software combined has sold around 8.5 million units worldwide, and most of it is the first-party software. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, I guess Nintendo Switch 2, welcome to her. And the best-selling third-party game is actually Cyberpunk 2077. Now, Cyberpunk is actually a game card. The majority of third-party games are actually game key cards, and apparently game key cards have sold worse than the lowest estimate. There apparently seems to be some kind of boycott against games that are released as game key cards, even when it comes to digital downloads, because the sales are horrible. They're apparently below the lowest estimates, especially considering the Switch 2 has moved 6 million units in its first 2 months. Sony has released some sales data for the PlayStation 5. They announced that they have shipped 80 million units of the PlayStation 5. Now, shipped includes, like, if you go to the store and you see, like, 5 of them on the shelf at Walmart, that's included in the shipped. However, PlayStation doesn't take consoles back once they send them out to stores, so you can pretty much, like, shipped is effectively what they've sold, even though it's not what they've actually sold. It's including all the store stock. So Sony's video game division seems to be the only division that's doing very well for the company, because all the other divisions are kind of on fire at the moment. But we don't cover those because they're not gaming related. In other news, if you live in the US because of the tariffs, prices for the Nintendo Switch 1 and the Nintendo Switch 1 OLED and accessories are going to be going up. I don't have a positive spin on that one, that just sucks. Prices going up sucks. And finally, I'm still very much looking forward to the Gears of War release on PlayStation 5 later this month. I want to get that and squad up. There's no new games coming out this week, so that's the best I could do for a story. And that was Gaming News Abridged. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. Hit the bell if you want notifications for the next video. They're usually every week. Anyway, thanks again. I will see you guys in the next one.